there, dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all. We're here approaching the new moon in Aquarius, as well as Valentine's Day for those of you who may celebrate. We are here with your reading. Okay, it's going to be sort of a hybrid between Valentine's Day, partnerships, relationships, whatever that relationship may stand as for you, be it the relationship that you have with your work, okay, being Capricorn, blue of the 10th house, be it the relationship that you have with yourself emotionally, right? And it can be sort of taken in a number of ways. It can be sort of a composition of so many different kinds of relationships as well. So take it as you will, however it does resonate with you. Let us begin here, though, with, and again, it will be the hybrid reading between the Valentine's Day on the 14th, sort of event, stage, period of time, however it is that you want to call it, and the new moon in Aquarius on the 15th. Okay, now let's get right into it. Capricorn, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing for you picky, choosy, picking something, deciding on, perhaps I'm hearing a date for a number of you. The 10 of Swords in reverse, there is a lot of thinking here, Capricorn, and if you're thinking about something that means a whole lot to you, I'm getting that you you want to make it mean a whole lot as well. You have here the Sun in reverse, right over the 9 of Cups upright. You're waiting for, I'm hearing, the right time, when you feel this is it. I'm hearing we're breaking the silence. I'm hearing it's just calling my name. It's just calling my name. 6 of Swords upright, right over here, the Father of Cups, right over the Magician. Okay, a focus here for you on transmuting. Okay, from a state of ruminating, thinking, I'm hearing bypassing certain frequencies, I'm hearing laws of attraction for a number of you, whatever that may mean, where it's like we are thinking through, I'm hearing gridlock, okay, gridlock thoughts, okay, where it's like our thoughts are almost, I'm hearing crossing each other, canceling each other out, and it's like, well, I'm hearing, where are my thoughts going, where are my thoughts leading me, to a point of, I'm hearing just embodiment of what is an ideal, and specifically of what it is that we want to manifest. And I'm getting that you realize, Capricorn, that it is a matter of the moment in which you recognize that the moment is living for you, through you in a certain way. And I'm getting that I'm getting you realize that. I'm getting that you get that. And you have here the Hermit, okay? You may also be dealing with a water sign or your own propensity to feel so very deeply. And especially if you've got a lot of water in your chart, this may be pertaining, this Father of Cups may be pertaining to your very own propensity. The Star, okay? Upright, 6 of Wands upright, 2 of Swords in reverse, right leading, connecting the Magician, I'm hearing by a long shot, to the 10 of Swords. I'm hearing for you, Capricorn, leaving it all behind, leaving it to rest, specifically as it pertains to what we've made of an emotional sort of nature, okay, that we've taken on, I'm hearing, perhaps in the past. What have we made of our propensity to feel, okay? How is it, I'm hearing, that we've disclosed also certain emotions? Specifically moving through the past, but in a way that is illuminating, okay? I'm not getting it as, I'm moving through the past, I'm thinking about my past relationships. No, I'm seeing it as, okay, wait a second, I'm seeing it as almost, you have your head turned completely, you're like, I'm hearing sideways, and you're like, I want to communicate my emotions in the most profound of ways, okay? So beautiful, Capricorn. I want to ensure that they are relayed. I'm hearing that the message, that not only the message is relayed, but that the vibration of every, I'm hearing, syllable and sound reaches, I'm hearing how it reached me in the moment that I was met with it once again. Heart chakra. Okay, strong focus here for you, Capricorn. I'm feeling so much energy here, and it's a rush, and you feel that to communicate perhaps certain matters that you are to engage, okay, what is a sense of also vulnerability. I'm hearing shame, take it as you will, however it is you resonate with that, it can be taken in a number of ways. Nonetheless, I'm getting it again, that it is like you're so focused, I want to focus so much on how it is that I communicate, how it is that I profess, certain, I'm hearing variables of what I'm feeling, certain aspects of what I'm feeling, and what I connect with emotionally, what is important for me emotionally, my values emotionally. I want to communicate in a way that does them, serves them, and me justice as the beholder of them. And to do that, okay, that's my priority. I've got, in a certain way, to, I'm hearing, make use of how it is that I have found myself in this state of desiring that change altogether to begin with. And in coming to that point, what is it that I've worked through in my past? What is it that I've moved through? How have I said it in the past? How have I communicated in the past? How have I grappled with such concepts? I'm hearing with at a much lesser degree. I'm hearing at a much farther degree as well. It could be a focus on distance, on time as well. However it is that you resonate with that in particular in this moment, can be taken in a number of ways. And I'm hearing sound, the distance of sound as well. I'm hearing in the soundscape. There is a coming to terms with what cannot be, I'm hearing, nullified any longer. What cannot be, I'm hearing, gone unsaid. What cannot be just left to be determinable as unfathomable. I'm hearing unspeakable. I'm making room. I'm hearing to grow. And there's a focus here on emotions for you, Capricorn. What is it? And I'm literally imagining this shoot. It's like a shoot. It's like a pea shoot. Jack and the beanstalk. Okay. And what is watering Jack's stalk? Okay. Take it as you will, dear Capricorn. Is the flood of emotion. Literally the flood. And it's serving as well as a sort of oasis land, as I'm getting it for you, Capricorn. And it's like the more that I allow, okay, I'm hearing dance, the dance. The more that I allow it to flow out of me somehow, the more that I allow it to sort of, I flow with it, okay. It's not an it versus me, but it's an us, and it's how I'm moving with what it is that I'm feeling in any moment. I feel that I'm finding my home, my place of resonance. And that makes me feel, yes, I'm grounded in certain ways. It makes me feel more attuned to other dimensions. It makes me feel more attuned to that which is unfelt, unseen in a physical way. And yes, that's a little disorienting. Yes, it piques my curiosity, my interest. Yes, it requires of me to turn my head, right? Look at this magician. I'm hearing unfathomable, unspeakable. What is it that I need to turn my head towards and to recognize the presence of? As what has remained, but is now finding its way to be, to take on form. I'm hearing for a number of you that is formless, okay? Take it as you will. To take on form that is, again, a matter of communication, by way of vibration, by way of sound, and also light. How it is that what we feel, we transport to its own dimension, its own reality, that then becomes our home, that we then live in. Not because it encases us, I'm here not because it shields us, but because in it we are ourselves. I'm hearing for you, Capricorn, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to feel at peace. I want to feel my many pieces coming back together. I'm hearing, why have I felt this way for so long? What has it been? What has it been? What has it been? And I want to communicate. I want to relay. I'm hearing my message. I'm hearing, I want to take it home. I'm hearing home base. I want to take it all the way, baby. I'm hearing, and in my many travels, in my many dabblings, in my many ventures, I'm hearing off ground. I'm hearing take it as you will, offshoot. I realize that it is not the distance that I travel, but the vibration. I'm hearing the memory that I uphold. And just how aligned I am with that memory, with that tone I'm hearing specifically, makes room for me to meet with it once again. Beautiful Capricorn, my goodness, it's such a, I'm hearing there's a smoothening out of a certain process, and I'm almost imagining what has been kinked up, like specifically the Ten of Swords, right, in reverse. But what has been, I hear, cooped up and kinked up, and I'm almost imagining like hairpins, okay, that are jammed into a box and they're bending and twisting, and I'm hearing deformation. Take it as you will. However it is that you resonate with that can be taken in a number of ways, interpreted in a number of ways. I'm hearing, I'm taking them from the shed. Okay, I'm hearing from the shack house, and there is this ascension. I'm hearing visitors, take it as you will. There is this recollection, this vision, this memory that comes into such clear form for me, in such a way that can be translated, transportable, that can be transferred. I'm hearing from one reality to the next, from one dimension to the next, take it as you will. And how it is that I carry, I'm hearing for a number of you, my esoteric knowledge through this process specifically. I understand more of what it is. I'm hearing for a number of you, we've come here to create together as one. And for a number of you, I've come here to create, and I'm here specifically to relay. And you have your Justice card. Let's see, Virgo, I believe it was Virgo, or Aries, who pulled both Justice and the Two of Wands. Okay, so you may be dealing with an Aries for a number of you, and take it as you will. If you feel compelled to check that reading out, then feel free to. Nonetheless, you may be dealing with a Libra as well. You have the Justice card, Libra's card, and the Major Arcana mirroring here, the Mother of Swords upright. Okay, there is a certain direction and action that we feel we are to take, and it's by way of the moment in which we feel resound. I'm hearing silence specifically, where we feel so much silence of the many thoughts, right? Ten of Swords in reverse, that we're not thinking, and it's not the reverberation of our thoughts that we're listening to and hearing, but it's rather the silence of the knowingness, yet again, the upholding of a certain vibration, and I'm hearing specifically vision, I'm hearing memory of what brings us together, that forms the answer. I'm hearing for a number of you unspoken, and that is then spoken for a number of you, and it may be both. Okay, so where action is sort of, I'm hearing interpreted, is the moment in which we are interpreting in a certain way our feelings, and how it is that we are interpreting our feelings in a personal way, and then carrying that interpretation, I'm hearing symbolically as well for a number of you through our work, maybe a focus. Okay, so let's pull a few more cards here for you. I'm hearing Taurus and Virgo, and here's Sagittarius as well. Dear Capricorn, let's see what these energies come through as. I'm hearing clip, clipping papers. I'm hearing specifically on the dock, okay? The dock alluding to water, okay? Where does it we stand emotionally, right? At the dock. Five of Wands overlaying the Daughter of Cups. These two cards came through for Aries, okay? The Eight of Wands in reverse, right over the Two of Pentacles upright. The Five of Cups in reverse, right over the Seven of Wands upright, right over the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? Right over the Moon upright. There's been, and the Two of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse, okay? Magician upright. There's been a major focus. Again, Father of Cups upright. There's been a major focus here on, I'm hearing, what motivates us? What excites us? Also emotionally, what makes us feel, I'm hearing, emotionally comfortable with where we stand, with where we want to stand emotionally with another. Specifically, I'm getting for a number of you. What is it that we feel? You may be dealing with a Pisces here, High Priestess upright, right beneath the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups upright, the Three of Wands in reverse. If you're dealing with a Pisces, okay, someone who's very intuitive, someone's got a lot of water in the chart, my God, my dear, and I'm hearing they may say that a lot, okay, as well. Take it as you will. There is I'm hearing relationship on the horizon, okay, I'm hearing for a number of you. Take it as you will. And right, always heed your personal intuition. But what it is, and again, if we're forming a sort of relationship with a propensity within us, with our sort of sense of intuition, I mean, our higher self, it could also be a spirit guide for a number of you. What is it that we feel we are harmonizing with? And what form does that take on in the third dimension? And then whatever it is that is taken on, Ben, David, don't cry, please, thank you. Whatever form is taken on in the third dimension of what it is that is, I'm hearing also symbolized, okay, by way of whatever this union may be, or feel like, almost deconstructs certain past, I'm hearing, principles of vibration, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and of what, and I'm hearing specifically for many of you, okay, and as well of what it is that we deem to feel like, well, this is the grounds for a relationship. Okay, totally changing, I'm hearing, totally changing, and I'm getting that if you're dealing with someone who's incredibly intuitive, who's psychically inclined, I'm hearing, who has a lot of water in their chart again, is very comfortable with their emotions, my goodness, very comfortable. They're, and yet again, they may say these sort of things, okay, my goodness, I'm hearing that specifically. There is, or you may be saying that to them as well, there is the feeling that they reshape my world, my paradigm of partnership. What am I doing? I'm hearing, what am I involved in? How many layers are there to this thing? Okay, it's like, this is no onion, okay? An onion cannot compete with where you're taking me. I'm hearing further and further and further. I'm hearing more deeply to find, I'm hearing in a resounding silence, what feels to be the next level, the next stage. And it's this expansive experience for you, Capricorn, expansive experience. You may be questioning exactly, and again, this may be the picky sort of energy. How do I entertain? How do I entertain her? Okay, I'm hearing she's too much. Perhaps emotionally as well. How is it that I also I'm hearing find her emotionally where she's trying to find me? And how is it that we are to speak that language in a way that is lighthearted, but also holds, I'm hearing a sense of emotional satisfaction, where I'm hearing it just sits right home, okay? It just sits right home. And yet again, it's like, you may be thinking, well, how is it that I perhaps communicate a certain emotional matter? How is it that I also engage, I'm hearing her specifically for a number of you, how is it that I open up this conversation? And there may be so many different ideas that you have. I'm hearing ploys, okay, take it as you will. How is it that, what is it that will bring about this sense of, I'm hearing mysticism, but also of balance. I'm hearing of also measure. I'm also hearing pressure. Okay, take it as you will, dear Capricorn. All right. Two of Pentacles upright and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Two, a multiple with eight. I'm here closely situated. Okay, on standby. You may be waiting for a sort of moment in which you feel capable to take on a certain action direction where it's like everything changes. And I'm hearing there's no going back after I say my dues, after I speak my piece, after I say what it is that I feel I need to say, that I need to get off my chest. Okay. I'm hearing my golly great chest. Okay. I'm hearing and out of the nest. I want to surface a part of me that I'm hearing specifically her, them, to acknowledge as the fundamentalism of why I am here. What does this mean for me? This entire experience, 8 of Wands in reverse, right? Look at this, this lightning bolt strike, right? The colors on that strike, the same as this figure 8 that we see on the 2 of Pentacles. Again, 2, a multiple of 8, 4, as there's sort of multiple in between, so to speak. What is it that we feel, yet again, is and speaks for what it is that we feel, I'm hearing, is characterizable as our role, I'm hearing, in their world, okay? And it's like I've got to come through in an independent way. I've got to come through in a way where I'm hearing I have higher understanding, greater understanding. I have to come through in a way also perhaps for a number of you where I feel financially stable, okay? And I'm hearing partnership for a number of you where I feel like I can support, I'm hearing what situations may come, okay, out of the blue, so to speak, as you may see it or perceive it. And so the focus here, as I'm getting it for you, is on supercharging in a certain way the action that you take, also the reasoning process that you make clear in making the changes that you seek come into form and fruition. And I'm seeing someone who is like, specifically the proposal, okay? Proposal, and somebody who wants to, I'm hearing, speak their piece, say their dues, okay? And it's almost like Capricorn, I'm hearing Sagittarius, that it's like I can't just, I'm hearing, lay it down on them, okay? I can't just lay it. It's not information, okay? It's not, I'm not handing them like I'm hearing a manifesto, a book. I am the initiator, and I'm hearing the successor, the on-taker, and the onlooker of this change. And how I put my mark on it, I'm hearing will perform for me the characterization of my act. And it's like I feel for you, Capricorn, that you almost feel I need to supercharge. It's not just about communicating something. It's about representing. It's about being. I'm hearing living and breathing. That I'm hearing that ideal for a number of you, that principle, and it's a focus specifically on how it is that you present yourself, perhaps in a physical way, and also a monetary, financial way, in a way also that is serious and level-headed. And it's like I feel that I need to come through. I'm hearing in a responsible way, okay, in a way where it's like I'm hearing it's also believable, where it's like I'm not just saying it, I'm hearing for the fun and the games, but where I'm feeling it. I'm hearing it's not for fame, specifically, it's not for fame, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. So for a number of you, there could be a sort of something that perhaps you want to profess, something that you want to make very clear about where you stand in a certain matter, and it's like I want to make this major change, and I'm hearing it's a projection. It's a projection of my truth, but it's also a projection of me as I feel it. I need to project myself to, in a certain way, make certain variables obvious in a very clear way and very real for me, to illuminate that I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm here. I want all in. I want to be invested in whatever it is that I feel I am sort of subject to as well. And it's like in presenting myself in this way, it's vulnerable. Okay, I don't exactly know. I'm hearing how the wind turns. Okay, but I remember here that I want to feel. I'm hearing that it's me. I want to feel that I'm also taking it on. And I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, the challenge. I'm hearing of the pacemaker. I'm hearing of the heart. How it is that I'm carrying the many refractions of myself through this moment of introducing myself. It's beautiful energy for you, Capricorn. Okay, beautiful energy for you, and I'm getting that there's something here that you feel is the source. Okay. Is I'm hearing is everything. And you feel that it feeds a sense of transformation and transmutation of what has been sort of stagnant emotionally. And there is, as you may feel it, a certain moment that comes about where you feel, I'm hearing dawn or dusk. I'm showing up. I'm hearing specifically to speak my piece, to say my dues, and to find how it is that these pieces fall in the moment specifically that I let go, that I decide to fly and to feel what I'm feeling, to free, I'm hearing as well, what I'm feeling, to flow with what I've known. Has been cultivated as a passion, as a vision, I'm hearing as well, for a number of you, and as a premonition to what changes of what the circumstance has been that has served a sense of emotional dissatisfaction. And so I'm getting that there is change here for you, Capricorn, as it pertains to how it is that you are engaging perhaps this dynamic, this communication, this physical relationship, specifically for a number of you. Take it as you will, whatever that may mean. Also, perhaps it could be a financial partnership. Okay. But a change in circumstance that you feel, I'm hearing, is the right time, serves for clarifying the priority of feeling. And it's like, I feel so much for this, it doesn't matter anymore what I've been feeling, I'm hearing stagnant with and about. It doesn't matter anymore, any longer, what has been unfruitful until this point. The time that it's taken to come full circle emotionally with it. Also the considerations, the many dabblings, and I'm hearing self-doubt. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, whatever that may mean, and however it is that resonates with you specifically. I'm hearing I'm bursting and I'm busting through. I'm popping. I'm hearing the balloon. And the measure of my success is not in how well I'm hearing I'm dressed, is not in how well I'm hearing and how balanced and how powerfully I perform, but in how I reflect the vision of my intentions for showing up, for even showing up in the first place. And this serves in a certain way for you, Capricorn. For you, I'm getting, and if you're dealing with another individual, for you both, as a source of illumination. And I'm hearing, it speaks volumes. It speaks for itself. And again, there's this feeling of the desire to sort of represent ourselves in a way that I'm hearing is profound, is profound, and also independent. And it's like I don't want to just show up and be like, hi, I'm hearing specifically. I want to I'm hearing show up, and I don't want to have to say anything. I don't want it to have to be a show and a tell. Sorry, Capricorn. Okay. Again, right? So I don't want it to be like I just show up and I'm hearing it's flat. I'm hearing it's flat. I don't want it to just be I'm hearing flat-chested, whatever that may mean to you specifically, Capricorn, in whatever way. I don't want to show up and it's just I'm hearing ringing around the rosy. I'm hearing to show up and I want it to be like whoa, like it's obvious, like something is obvious, like I'm hearing my character, my persona stands for itself. Okay. Strong message coming through for a number of you. So take it as you will. Again, however it is that you take, and it can be taken in a number of ways, right? What is our also sense of self? I'm hearing personhood. I'm hearing manhood for a number of you, whatever that may mean to you. What is it that we feel serves to empower us, and also as a source of power specifically? What do we feel empowered by? And it's a feeling for you, Capricorn, of wanting to wanting to feel that you're in touch with your assets. Okay, and it's like I feel that I'm I know my stuff, okay, for a number of you. All right. I want to feel that I'm speaking the same language, that I'm communicating that I'm communicating on that level, okay? I want to feel, I'm hearing that I'm not just a performer, but that I am delivering a message, okay, through what it is that I am professing just by way of showing up. Okay, so perhaps a focus on communication here on a number of levels: emotional, energetic, physical, spiritual, take it as you will. Thank you so much, dear Capricorn, for tuning in. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day if you are celebrating. And if you're celebrating Valentine's Day every day, have a beautiful, beautiful next 2 days until we reach here the new moon. And have a beautiful new moon as we step into these new beginnings. Setting intentions, right, as the new moon is a fertile time for setting intentions of whatever it is that we wish to manifest, whatever it is that we wish to culminate. And I have launched a new moon in Aquarius, given that this new moon is in Aquarius, manifestation program that speaks to matters of manifestation. So for those of you who would like a guided, sort of active, hands-on, measured, so to speak, way of following the moon cycle, specifically to attune to matters of manifestation, again, whatever it is that you want to sort of focus on in terms of manifestation, then this program is specifically attuned for each of the signs. So feel free to order your own particular signs within your chart, those specifically that are most prominently placed in your chart. So let's say, yes, I'm sun sign Capricorn, but I, let's say, have 4 planets in Sagittarius. Okay, that's a lot of Sagittarius energy. Let's say maybe even your moon is in Virgo, right? And I highly recommend that if you were to choose one sign to order for this program, that I would suggest that it would be your moon, given that, right, your moon sort of is the innermost being, inner sort of energetic composition and profile, so to speak. And of course, so many factors go into play there. But within your personal chart, your own personal chart, but your moon sign, right, sort of harmonizing with the sign of the moon and the phase of the moon that the moon moves through, it could make for a highly sort of personal experience, okay, through which you are sort of harmonizing with your energies. So if you are to choose one sign, then I would highly recommend your moon sign. Otherwise, for those of you, I know some of you are ordering your North Node placement. That speaks to matters of career, life path direction, life path calling, so on and so forth, the direction that we're moving in. South Node being the past, right, sort of for those of you who follow astrology and the like, or the North-South Node being sort of the past, perhaps past lives, depending on what it is that you subscribe to, what beliefs you subscribe to. But nonetheless, dear Capricorn, for matters of career, specifically for those of you wishing to follow for matters of career, your midhaven, specifically the sign that your midhaven angle cusps, may be a focus for you as that cusps the 10th house. So as well, again, it always depends on your personal chart. And if you have any questions, then feel free to email me at alchemyandyou@gmail.com. Okay. Any other notes in this program? Okay, I'm going to be. I've created a number of videos, and one of them is a reading. I've done a reading one for each one of the signs that details and assesses the energies from the 15th of February all the way to the 2nd of March. So for that length of time of the moon cycle, from the new moon in Aquarius to the full moon in Virgo, again on the 2nd of March, I've sort of assessed these energies for each one of the signs on a day-by-day basis. So I've pulled a card each for all of the signs. And so it is like a sort of extended new moon into the first quarter moon, into the full moon reading. And so again, it's tailored for your particular sign that you order, and it's tailored to also sort of highlight certain days, periods of time, and also certain activities given certain days based on the moon's position that may be conducive specifically for you and the archetype that you're ordering. So if you're ordering sun sign Capricorn, let's say, if you're ordering the program specifically tailored for Capricorn energies through this particular moon cycle, then there is going to be a protocol that I've devised specifically attuned to how it is that Capricorn can harmonize, specifically Capricorn energy can be capitalized on through the cycle. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please feel free to email me, alchemyandyou@gmail.com. If you'd like to reserve, you could do so via the link in the bio box description below. I'm so excited to see you all there. And if you'd like to watch more, learn more, I've created an announcement video on that on my channel. And as well, in this program protocol, I will be providing a calendar that sort of details the energy of the moon and its movement through the 15 days between the 15th of February and the 2nd of March, that will sort of help give a proactive guideline for moving through based on your particular archetype. As well, there will be a video that you'll receive immediately upon order to your email in the Alchemy New Confirmation email that speaks to matters of energy manifestation in the moon cycle. So in that video, I'm going to detail exactly, outline what is the moon's role in matters of manifestation. Why does the moon matter in matters of manifestation? Specifically for us humans here on Earth, right? Well, what is the impact of the moon on us? So I outlined that in that video, and that comes along with, is included in the program. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Dear Capricorn, love and light to you all. And if for those of you who would like a personal reading or any personal services, I know some of you have been asking. Those services are also on my website, alchemyandyou.com. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Love and light to you all. Have a beautiful next few days as we step into Valentine's Day and the new moon, and I'll see you soon.